The outcome of the Ramstein meeting: in one sentence of NATO Secretary General Stoltenberg, new military assistance will allow Ukraine to start the offensive. Negotiations on Leopard 2 tanks for Ukraine will continue. Leopards have not yet given, but the same Germany will provide equipment and ammunition for €1 billion. Other countries will provide equipment for huge sums. On the one hand, a sharp increase in aid since the beginning of the year. On the other hand, Ukraine has been negotiating with Germany for many months to provide tanks or to allow third countries to supply them. This cannot be the position of the first EU economy. On the contrary, it must be clear and converted into real actions. I really hope that the posture of the ostrich in some countries will change to that of a hawk that is out to hunt. Meanwhile, the Russian occupiers continue to receive 152mm howitzer M1943s from the World War II era. If anyone does not know, this howitzer was produced from 1943 to 1949, and is used to cover the shortage of artillery. Do you think the problem of deficit is solved? Well, how can I say? The barrels of these howitzers are bursting. But not only because of tired metal and expended resource in the past decades. The occupiers began to receive not only howitzers of the Second World War era, but also specific ammunition for them. For example, shells for breakthrough fortifications of the 30s, which very often have a self-detonation in the barrel channel. I understand that for the Russian command not only recruits are meat sent to slaughter, but also gunners, which even in the Soviet army valued more infantry. While Russian artillerymen risk becoming minced meat, Mark Milley, head of the US Joint Chiefs of Staff, made a statement at a briefing in Ramstein. He believes that it will be difficult for the AFU to squeeze enemy armed forces from all of Ukraine by the end of this year, although he added that in principle it is possible. However, he is confident that Ukrainian offensives of tactical or operational level will follow this year, which will lead to the liberation of at least part of the territories. He also specified that Russian losses reach a much higher figure than 100,000. He also believes that the Russian army, with the help of partial mobilization, has so far managed to gain 200 to 250,000 to compensate for losses instead of the claimed 300,000. In a previous video, I shared my thoughts that there was a strong possibility that the entire territory would be vacated only in 2023. The territories occupied by Russia in 2022 will be liberated this summer. The most difficult will be with the Donetsk direction, and the complete liberation of Ukraine may occur in 2023. With Leopard 2 tanks, F-16 aircraft and long-range missiles, things would go much faster. But we have what we have at the moment. Thanks to this help too.